It's Ed and Shizzle, and today we have some news for you. Hey guys, what's up? This is Ed and Shizzle. I am not Wendy Williams. This is your third installment of the weekly announcements, and boy do I got some news for you. I just want to say I record a day before usually, so today is February 2nd, 2020, which is the first palindrome day in 900 days, I believe, or 900 years. Right over here is the answer to that. The first palindrome day, meaning if you say the date backwards, it is still the same date, February 2nd, 2020, February 2nd, 2020. Happy palindrome day to you guys yesterday. Today is February 3rd. Happy Monday. It's really, it's not really a thing. Sad Monday, everyone. So happy palindrome day, but most importantly, it's my birthday next week, February 9th. I'm turning 30. Which, by the way, there isn't going to be a weekly announcement next week due to the fact that I'll probably be in Palm Springs or doing something fun for myself. All in all, I'm turning 30. Definitely not looking forward to that. Everyone's telling me, don't worry, 30's the new 20. Don't worry, 30 is young. 29 feels old, but when you get to 30, you're young again. I mean, I'd like to believe that. Wishful thinking is something I'd love to go by for the rest of my life. And I know realistically I'm not old. I'm not even halfway through life. But 30 always used to be old to me when I was a teenager. I always used to be like,
haha, you're 30.
Even to the 27-year-olds that I knew, I'd be like,
3 years to 30.
3 years to 30. So the age 30 doesn't suck. I know that some people live a better life from 30 to 40 than from 20 to 30, but I feel like I'm not gonna age gracefully. I'm just gonna get old and creepy. I don't wanna be creepy, but I've always been creepy, but it's okay to be creepy when you're young. I'm funny when I'm creepy when I'm young. I'm weird if I'm creepy when I'm old. What is this? What is life? Okay, anyway, screw it. I'm turning 30 next week. Let me check what's in my handy dandy notebook. Super Bowl Sunday was yesterday. 49ers versus the Chiefs. Let's not talk about who won. I do know that the halftime show was J-Lo and Shakira. I understand J-Lo being in the halftime show. Shakira, what's she honestly done lately? I used to be a huge fan of her.
La 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 la. La 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 la. Say it again.
But yeah, what has she done lately? Or is she coming out with an album? But my real question is, did Shakira really say anti-Semitic things? Did she say she'd rather have sex with a pig than with a Jew? It's always been this mystery in my life. Is Shakira a Jew hater, a Jew lover? Does she just not care? Why did she not ever address this in any interview? Why has no interviewer ever asked her if this was true? This was a really big controversial rumor going around. Thank you, Shakira, and I hope you had a really good halftime show, because I like you. On to the next chapter of the weekly announcements in my handy dandy notebook. I have a new segment called Where They Do That At, where I mention something that happened, and we all wonder where they do that at. Sorry for appropriating. I think I'll just call it What Grinds My Gears. Here's a new segment called Grinds My Gears. You know what grinds my gears? The fact that Presley Prichard, a former firefighter, got fired for posting racy photos on her Instagram page. Now she's realizing that she can sue because that's a double standard. Why are you firing her for saving lives while looking good? That doesn't make sense. You're firing someone for posting racy photos. Let me just show you guys the racy photos that they're talking about so you'll understand what this hero got fired for. Yeah, so again, Presley Prichard, I'm happy you're allegedly pursuing this alleged lawsuit for them allegedly firing you for alleged racy, alleged photos. I hope there's a bigger picture at the end of all this. They realize that you do not fire heroes for looking good and posting it. I mean, racy photos is one thing, hardcore porn is another. But that's not the case. Presley Prichard is not a porn star. Racy photos got her fired. Racy photos as in her on the beach. Come on, you're firing a hero firefighter for that. I hope you win the lawsuit, Presley Prichard. And to the fire department, shame on you. Come on. You know what else really grinds my gears? All right, let me put my handy dandy notebook aside and talk to you guys. I just wanted to say I'm throwing a birthday party on February 6th. I invited a bunch of friends. They all said, I love you, I can't wait to see you, your birthday, yes. But then there were the friends that didn't seem to understand that this celebration is for me, not for them. Asking who is gonna be there, which I will not give you a response to that. If I'm not good enough for you, then don't come. Asking, can I bring Charlene and Barlette and Bobina and Sasquish? No, this is for close friends. Don't ask me to bring people that I don't care about. I mean, I care about them, but I don't, not on that day. And that's about it. Don't be a dirty invite. One of those that makes the party feel like it's not worth your time. Leave the drama at the door or at the bar so you could get kicked out of there. Don't come to my birthday party if you really, really want to know who's coming that bad. So that was What Grinds My Gears, formerly known as Where They Do That At. Not here. Let's flip on to the next page. Justin Bieber was on Ellen DeGeneres the other day, and he was so awkward and anxious, and I related to it. I totally understood where he was coming from. His stutters, scratching his head every second, fidgeting in the chair, not knowing what to do with his cup. Like, I felt for the boy. He hasn't had a real TV interview in a long time. He was feeling the anxiety as if like a non-celebrity would feel. I felt it through the screen. He only decided to start performing again and to announce a tour after Ariana Grande pulled him up on stage during Coachella. And he hasn't been on stage for 2 years, and he realizes, this is what I love. This is what I want to do. Hailey Baldwin is a good wife for being by your side. Speaking of the whole husband-wife thing, Selena Gomez spoke out about Justin Bieber and how he was mentally and psychologically abusing her throughout her relationship with him. She mentioned this in an interview on Weekend Edition. Surprisingly enough, Justin Bieber came out on social media co-signing what Selena Gomez was saying. He was explaining that he didn't know how to even love himself at the time, that he was experimenting with drugs, and that whole phase of being too famous. So all in all, I commend you, Selena Gomez, for speaking out and being strong about your past abuse. I commend you, Justin Bieber, for opening up, being brave enough to admit that you were wrong and that you were abusive. Hopefully that chapter is closed. Doesn't have to be 100% forgiveness, but I know there's forgiveness somewhere in there. Blah, 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 Selena, Justin, Hailey, whatever. Justin Bieber, proud of you for overcoming your anxiety problems. I have anxiety problems too, I understand. Selena Gomez, you made your music about Justin. You talked to the world about how he hurt you and broke you. You said what you needed to say. You talked about how he abused you. And I'm not victim blaming at all. I'm letting you know you said your piece. Now let this book close. Keep loving yourself. Thrive in your own heart. Succeed, be happy, and everything will fall in place. Anyway, guys, I did want to call this my birthday episode since I'm not filming next week. My birthday's next week. This had nothing to do with my birthday. I do want to wish a happy birthday to the celebrities that were born on this day, February 3rd. Isla Fisher, Beau Biden, which is Joe Biden's son, Daddy Yankee, and Sean Kingston. Happy birthday to you four. You guys are legends and queens and kings. I'm gonna pull my sarcasm aside for a moment and let you all know that whoever's watching this, seriously, thank you so much for actually taking the time out of your day to be interested in what I have to report on. And I know not everyone agrees with what I have to say, and I know that some people take my sarcasm and my pettiness a little too seriously, and I kind of like that. Just remember that I am everyone's friend. I have no enemies. Even the video that I posted about an enemy that became my best friend should be proof enough that I'm a loving person. So I love you all. Thanks again. Next time I'm gonna see you, I'm gonna be 30. I really appreciate you all tuning in. This was another episode of the weekly announcements with me, Ed and Shizzle. Could someone just teach me how to make an outro? Bye. This was Ed and Shizzle with your weekly announcements, episode 3. Thank you again for tuning in. I love you guys so much. Again, no episode next week, but the week after. Please tune in. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm also on IGTV. Follow me, add me, subscribe to me, notify me, love me, lick me, stalk me, and then forget about me. Have a good one, guys.